Yeah, it did. Okie dokie. Welcome back. Been off for a few days. Why was I off? Well, I basically had work. So, yeah, I'm free now. It's the weekend, so. Right. I think the last time. I mean, I think maybe I need to run it. I do remember. Yes, there was a problem. Let me try to build. Yeah, build was failing last week or like on Tuesday. It turns out it was because I did not initialize game memory after I allocated. Was it game memory? Let me check. No, that's not it. Okay. Lost. Okay. It wasn't game memory. Let me check if I have the comment. Oh yeah, I tried to get the debugger to work on Wednesday. But I don't... Yeah, I don't think I got it to work. Did upgrade Zig again. So common.zig, main.zig. Is it this file? I mean, I can't remember. It still doesn't work, really. Well, I have to check. Zig will run. Oh, I think I need to record. I think it might fail. Okay. What about playback? Yeah. And the state doesn't get loaded either. Switch on corrupt value. Yeah, there is no debugger. So we gotta have to find out another way to see what's going on. Oh, Sierra, set a line. Playback. Good. What was it called? Run playback. What's in the file? Let me clear this file. Maybe it was wrong. Because there might have been like previous recordings. Go down and then right. By stop. Yeah, the game state doesn't reset. But otherwise, it repeats the inputs. I wonder how long I can keep going for. I guess if I press L again, that's pretty cool though. I can go back up this time. Oh, but it starts from the beginning. No, it doesn't. Oh, because the file position is kept. Do I overwrite the file? Maybe. I gotta check the state. Read. No, not read. How big is the file? Oh, it's not big. It's not stored in the transient storage. Loading file dot write. Next state the game input. What is the state? Right, because I don't. Oh, I'm not writing the state at all. Seems to be easier to read when it's a flat struct. Although it shouldn't matter that much. What is game memory? Okay, it does have the transient storage. I think I don't want to store just game state. Is my LSP not working? Maybe I need to update. There is nothing to update. Game memory, the game state. Excuse me. I'm gonna try read playback. Is it right? Here. What if I just stored the whole thing? Then when I read, of a size of common dot next day. Read into buffer. Can I just replace? Oh, that might be a problem. Does it Bleh. Let me see if I can print this buffer. If it makes any sense. Excuse me. Let's print it as any. Or maybe I can print it as string. This might not build. Okay, it does. Oh, jeez, excuse me. False alarm. All right. Move down and right. What is this value? If I print it as n. And play back. Okay, so somewhere in here is like two struct values. So maybe I could just read part of the buffer. What does this do? That's this value. It's just a pointer cost. Copy pointer attributes. Oops. Given a pointer to an array of bytes, returns a pointer to a value of the specified type backed by those types, preserving pointer attributes. No idea. Given a pointer to an array of bytes, yeah, that's what we've got. Returns a pointer to a value of the specified type backed by those bytes. Oh, I just had an idea. Dot as bytes. What does that take? Pointer to any type. And it returns. Guess in a slice of. Okay, a slice of bytes. So can I just do const buffer equals array of const u8. Bytes of Linux state dot game input. State game state. Don't know if that's the right syntax. Maybe unwrap slice. Oops. Optional types, no. I mean, that's definitely not right, because that becomes a slice of u8. And then when I read, I can just read the game input first, and then game state. Yeah, no. Sig. Oh yes, I think that is mem dot combine copy. Forward, all equal as bytes. Say combine to slice of U8. Yeah, merge two different arrays. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Splat. It uses an array of vector where each element is the value scalar. Yeah. Array or vector, so it should work for both. Okay, and then I can just write. What does that still say? I don't think that'll build. Expected array or vector type found. Really? Given a pointer to a single item returns a slice of the underlying bytes, preserving pointer attributes. Yeah, it is a slice. Expected array of vector type found U8. What am I doing wrong? Scalar is 5. Result is all right. I see why. So then if I get rid of this, make this a slice of U8. Will that build? Oh, it needs to know how big the buffer's gonna be. Let me change it back. I mean, there has to be a way to do this. I mean, it's only a slice of bytes. Merge. What if I did const? Dot as bytes dot game state. Why is it unknown? Oh. And input bytes. I mean, that's kind of stupid because I'm just doing the same thing. Actually, oh, but it's not com time known, so it won't work. Len plus input bytes.len. You wait. Splat take. Oh, it's a single value. I think I need the opposite of splat. Produces an array or vector where each element is the value scalar. Yeah, I already have an array. Good. Sin, sine, cosine. Compile time, known arrays. Oh, the plus plus operator. Okay, there we go. Bytes plus plus input bytes. I don't think they'll build. I did build. Quite surprised. Plus plus input bytes. Don't need that. Actually, I could just do it here. There we go. So when I read it now, I need to read the game state first. Comment game state. Get rid of that. This should be 0. Size of game state. I think it's size capital O. And then game input will be input. Bytes would be size of game state all the way to the end. Kind of makes sense in my head. Okay. Does compile. Moment of truth. Start recording. And then play. Well, I mean, I expected it to fail. Switch on corrupt value. When I read the file, that usually means something's not initialized. Does it reset at all? Go down. No, it doesn't. Kinda does. Oh yeah, there we go. That's why. It's not Linux state. It's size of game state plus size of game input. Yep, that's just input. Code. Go right, go up, and then go back right. It does reset the state. Goes back to the beginning, kind of. I think I need to make it something more obvious. Don't need this. Excuse me. What's in the game state? Excuse me. Height offset, width offset, player X, player Y. I'll just move it in one direction, see if... Start recording. Just go all the way down till I can't see the red line. Yeah, it does. That is so cool. That is awesome. Thing that works. Nice. I think if I... Where's the tone volume? Might be easier to hear. Let's add some sound. Then I go all the way down. I forgot to record. Sorry, it's a bit annoying. Sound is a bit weird. I know why, because I turn this back to 0. It's quite annoying. Because I think I don't save the sound. It's fine. I don't think it's necessary. If I need it, I can just add it back. This definitely does need to be refactored. But it works. I'm happy with it. I want to see what the frame rates look like. And if I record... Yep. That was weird. Oh no, it works. Sometimes. Why did it change to green? That is weird. Oh, actually, I forgot to check the main thing. Is now if I update the game. Oh, this is common. Where's my blue offset? Send this to red offset. Yeah. Kinda. Yeah, there we go. That is so cool. I can play back and then I can edit the game. Oh, that makes me happy. And I can change this. The green doesn't really do anything. What do I use the green for? And this should be blue and that should be green. That is so cool. And it'll keep playing back the same input. What happens if I change this to green? It doesn't really do anything. I think the value is too small. What if I change this? What if I add 10? Moves faster. That's so cool. I'll keep playing back the same input and the state. Let's go. Live game reloading works. It only took 4 days. Casey does a few more things. I think I want to watch. Yeah, we'll continue.
Memory structure now just has to be part of this guy, right, of Win382 state, so that we can save and load it. So basically, if I just go in here and do something like this, so that the game memory's in there now, right, and then I say that the game memory is actually something off the Win382 state, like this, right, and I could actually, maybe I'll do it this way just for a little bit, game memory. Okay.
One thing I don't save is the transient storage. I mean, I could do that. It's actually quite simple. Maybe later. I'll just take the W for now.
All right, so basically what I'll do is I'll go through here and just change this to a pointer. Again, needless busy work because C actually did the dot and pointer syntax annoyingly, right?
Did watch it already.
So L, and then I will move us down to the corner. And then L again. And we'll see if we've got our looped edit working now. Yeah. So basically, that's it. We now have looped editing just working. I mean, it's kind of, when you actually see how simple it was to implement, it's kind of like, oh, duh, like, how come we're not always doing that? Because now you can literally do anything that you want, like anything that whatever you wanted to do to tune that jump code from before, I can just do, right? Because I can just go ahead and say, of course I don't think I actually have a way to turn off the playback. I got to go actually add some real controls to this. But basically now,
good point, yeah. Keeps playing back.
if I want to tune that jump, I can do that in a much more interesting way, right? I can go ahead and say, all right, let me set this up. Let me start the recording, right? I'll go ahead and do whatever the motion is that I want to do. So I'll go in here, I'll do the jump, and then I'll finish it, and I'll loop that, right? So now it's looping my jump, and I can kind of go ahead and say, all right, so now let's go ahead and edit the code for that jump until I'm satisfied with how it works. So I go in here and I say, all right, where was that code for the jump? Here's the code for the jump, right? First of all, it should go up and down again. So basically, the sine wave should at least go through a pi period, right? I would think. So basically, we want it to be like, I think I have a pi 32 defined, do I not?
I think you get the idea. It's the same thing that I did.
And there's other things we can do that'll make this even cooler. We'll continue on this tomorrow because basically there's still a little bit more we can do that's interesting. For example, one thing that would be totally crazy that we could probably do, and I'll just throw this in there for kicks, just to give you a little bit of a heads up, because we're basically done with our state recording stuff. I mean, that's everything we needed. What we can do as well is inside when we actually create our window, right? When we create our window EX, I believe we can also do some really crazy stuff, right? Which is we could create like a topmost window. So if we do, like, I'll just show you what I mean real quick. So if we create window EX, right, when we pass that, we have this ability to specify these extended styles. And there's some of them that are like, you know, that this is a topmost window, I believe is the thing you can do. So this kind of a thing. So we can pass a topmost window, and we can pass a a layered, like a layered windowed flag. I don't actually know where that is. Context control parent toggle mode for layered. I think this is the one we want. Yeah, so we can do WSX layered. Oh, of course, we can't do that with own DC or class DC, which I think we were using, right? Were we using those? Let's take a look. Own DC. Yeah, we were using own DC. So we may want to remove that. Yeah, excuse me forever because we're not sharing it with anyone. So that may be something that we don't actually want to do anymore because of that. So yeah, I'll throw this in there. But so if we do this, right, if we actually create a topmost window that's a layered window, or maybe I don't know if I'll specify that quite yet. But basically, if we create a topmost window at the very least, right, then I believe we can basically have the game window, right, can sit on top of our editor as well. So it can kind of be a little more unobtrusive, right? So we can come in here, we can set the recording marker, we can go ahead and do, you know, that stupid jump that I was doing or whatever, like that. Stop it, have that looping, and we can just be playing that essentially in here while we're doing our edits. Full screen, you know, like not having to do anything, so we can basically tune my absolutely ridiculously terrible jump code that is awful.
Yeah, sure, IX. I think you have terrible timing. I just finished building this myself for the last 35 minutes. And I was just watching the last few minutes of the video to see what else I have to do. I mean, I think that's on you, not me.
Right, I can go ahead and do that, and there, you know, we've done whatever it is that we want to do, right? Yeah, so you get the idea. And then the other thing that we can do, and the thing that I was going to suggest, is we can also change this into, we can tell Windows that we want this thing, this window to be translucent potentially, and of course we can't do that with a CS own DC window. So we don't really need that CS own D stuff. So what we'll do is we'll actually just go ahead, and the time that we need the device context, we'll just get it, right? Because there's only one time I think that we actually need it, which is here. So if I just go ahead and do that here and do, you know, actually get it the way that you normally get it, I think we should be fine in theory. So if I do that, I believe that we'll be fine. I don't actually know, but let's see. Well, that didn't work so well. Now our window doesn't show up at all. I think we may have to do there's like a layered window update call.
Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. I watched you 2 to 3 times before watching him. I have no idea what that means. Okay, I think that's pretty much all of it. Oh yeah, I think I've got to do the same. There's a lot of refactoring to do, especially my render. No, don't render, sorry, the game render. This one. Because this right now writes to a, I think, what's it called? Yeah, an array. I want to change it to a 2-dimensional array. It's a lot easier. Instead of doing like calculations. I think I do have an idea how to do it. Didn't you get any job? What do you mean? Change this to a 2D array. Use pass as bytes to x11. I do have a job, full-time job, but today's Saturday. Plus it's too early. It's only like 6 a.m. Oh yeah, I am a Golang developer. This is more, excuse me, it's more of a hobby. It's not really for work. So like, it's to do something fun outside of work. I'll make some notes. There's a few things I want to change. Do this at the same time. And I think my types are like all over the place. No, Linux state. Excuse me, jeez. Playback. I don't know why I have this. Should be all part of the memory. Or combine. Then these two. This can be removed. Looks redundant. Because I just save it in the state anyways. Or maybe not. Maybe I can't remove that. Yeah, there's a bit of cleanup to do. I think day, what's it called, 24 is platform layer cleanup. So there's a few things to clean up. I think I'm gonna move this into zig out, the build files, and then maybe move this into a state folder. Playback. And then save it there. Excuse me. Where is... I mean, I could just do that now. It's quite easy. What is it defined? Backslash. I might not create the folder. Build, run. If I do record. Okay, that does work. Pretty cool. I can get rid of that. And load game lib. Of lib location. Build and temp. That's for tomorrow. I think I'll do the cleanup tomorrow. I'm gonna take the W. It's been 4 days of trying to get the loop back to work. I think maybe more. Not sure. Alright, it's gonna be a short stream for today. Yeah, quite happy with that. I've been stuck on that for a while. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Alright, see ya.